Right.
But this evening we are talking about a couple of different things that's going on. Mainly week four, the beginning of week four will be tomorrow night between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Both teams are 2-1. And Seattle's looking to, one of them will be 3-1 and the other one will be 2-2. So who y'all got for tomorrow on that one?
Said Seattle and who? I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Yep, the Seattle Seahawks against the Arizona Cardinals in Phoenix.
Oh yeah. I got. I don't know, man. I got Arizona taking this one. They lost their last game, right? By a field goal. If
Um,
I'm not mistaken, they lost last game by a field goal.
yep.
So, you know, they haven't been playing bad. They've been playing good football. I think they'll bounce back and win.
I mean, me, I ain't gonna even. I don't fuck with none of them two teams. I don't fuck with none of them motherfuckers, bro. That's too west for me. So that's way out. That's way. I don't give a fuck who win on that way. Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I
I
just.
would
Oh
think
no,
I would
I
I
get
would
it.
think Seattle would win because Arizona they quarterback injured again, or he's still playing.
No, he's playing.
He's good. He's
He,
good right now. What's his face? Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. Yep.
the little guy, the little guy,
Yep.
uh, trash. So
I'm
I
gonna
take
take
Seattle.
Seattle because they're in a much better rhythm than Arizona is, and their defense is starting to hold teams under a certain amount of points. Their offense is not too bad either. The Seahawks are coming off a huge blowout win over the Saints. And then of course they got the running game, they got the passing game. They also can play a little bit of defense too, so that's real good for them. Arizona is not too bad either. But and yes, they're playing at home. This is a division matchup, but I truly, honestly believe that Seattle will go 3-1, and Arizona will go to 2-2 after tomorrow night. So, um, but that's
Definitely
that.
watch it tomorrow.
Huh?
I definitely will watch it tomorrow. I mean, I'm
Oh yeah,
watching it.
well
We'll see.
it's on Prime. It's
So
on
one
Prime.
thing I wanted to say too is this weekend I'm going to New Jersey. I'll be in MetLife.
Okay.
I'll be in MetLife for the Giants versus Chargers game. Jackson Dart will start. So we'll see how
Okay.
that goes. That's what I was hoping for when we got those tickets. Where by the time it gets to week four, the Giants have come to their senses to start this kid, and thankfully it worked out in my favor.
Didn't we talk about that a few weeks ago where
Yes,
that
sir.
that Jackson Dart should have been starting over Russell Wilson to begin with? But this is the part of this is the part again, Brian Dable, the head coach of the Giants, trying to save his job by signing a veteran who is by far, and I'm gonna say this, and I know the viewers that are gonna be watching our live stream, or I should say our podcast, are going to probably disagree. But Russell Wilson is past his prime. It
Oh
is
yeah, he's
done
done.
for now, and now it's time for the young guy Jackson Dart to get this start and let him see what he could do. Now they also said, speaking of the Giants, they said that he's going to start for the rest of the season. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, see, I'm 50-50 about it because it's good to get Russell out of there because obviously we're just gonna go in the same direction, losing games. He's not playing good football. He's throwing interceptions. He's just not looking good. Point. That's just how it is. The offense isn't flowing with him at QB. Um, The schedule is what I'm worried about. We're throwing him. We're throwing him in some deep ass shit. You get what I'm trying to say? Look at the schedule. We play Philadelphia twice. Um, you know, we play. I don't want to say the wrong teams, but we have a hard schedule ahead of us. A
Well, you
hard
also
schedule.
have to play Washington again.
Yeah,
You have to play Dallas again.
Dallas. Yeah, like we have a hard schedule, and it's we're throwing him. We're
Or
throwing him in some deep water, and if he can make something out of it, if he can get us like a 7-10, a 7-10, you know, or you know what I'm trying to say, something like that. If he can show us he
so
can
you
win
think
some games, we may have we may have something going.
so
Sorry
you,
about
you
that.
think he's gonna be better than Daniel Jones on New York?
That's hard to say because I've seen him in the preseason. Daniel Jones. Listen, at the end of the day, when we gave Daniel Jones a good an O line and and a good receiving core, I guess he made something happen, and we only did that for 1 year. As you can see, look what he's doing in Indianapolis. I can't say Daniel Jones was the problem because he's over there winning games. He's
So what
leading.
you
He's leading passing yards, if I'm not mistaken. So
maybe that's still got the problem in New York. They still got the same
yeah, the
problem. So
same
that's
problem.
probably why
So
they
so
struggling over
so
there.
if you really look at this, fellas, it's management. It's not the
Man,
player.
it's
It's
definitely man.
management. It's
It's
it.
definitely
So
management.
when it comes down to it, it's management who draft players. It's management who tries to sign players or pull off trades to try to better their team, so to speak. But when you try to better your team, the fact of the matter is it's still the New York Giants
Yeah.
we're talking about. And I mean, I'm not saying it to be funny or disrespectful, but the New York Giants are in the same boat as the New York Jets. So it's like,
Unfortunately, it's hard times for New York this past decade.
so like look, the New York speaking of the New York Jets, I know that I wasn't gonna dive into this until Friday or Saturday, but I might as well put it into here perspective. The Jets, they have to win a game on Monday night against the Miami Dolphins, or they're going to face 0-4, and then possibility of nothing happening. That you know, someone's going to be winless
Yeah, I think
after Monday. It's
I'm gonna
either going
be
to be the
honest.
Giants, it's either going to be the Jets or the Dolphins.
Listen, if I'm gonna
Somebody,
be honest, I think y'all gonna beat the Dolphins. I really think y'all gonna beat the Dolphins. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
I mean,
not
I
gonna
mean
lie. I
something.
think y'all
I mean something has to give. Something has to give with these New York Jets because that like that the losing needs to stop. All this talk about Aaron Glenn is gonna help the Jets culture and whatnot. It's
nah,
all
he
fine and dandy,
squat.
but
He ain't squat.
it's all fine and dandy about trying to shape the culture, but it's the same kind of culture. We keep losing.
Oh yeah.
That so and and the Indianapolis Colts are 4-0. I mean 3-0. Excuse me, with a chance to go up 4-0 on Sunday. I mean, look at that. You would I ever have thought the Indianapolis Colts would be 3-0 right now? This is the first time in over 10 years that they are 3-0.
Franchise record.
It's not often. Well, they haven't been 3-0 since they had Andrew Luck at quarterback.
Listen, bro. I listen as a Giants fan. I'm pissed, man. Fucking, we have bad reputations, man. And then listen, people can say Like people can look at our podcast and say, at the end of the day, it's the players who are on the field and who are playing the games. But look at look like look at the Giants. Let's say their score record with their stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Xavier McKinney. When he
Mm-hmm.
left the Giants, he led the league in interceptions.
Yep.
Saquon Barkley. He left the Giants, rushed for
Led the
2,000 yards and won the
led
Super Bowl.
led the league in rushing.
Yep, and won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones. He leaves the Giants. He's now 3-0 with the Indianapolis Colts, who were struggling for a very long time.
And speaking of the and then like speaking of the Giants, as you mentioned, they're playing the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday.
Let's go. Listen, Jackson Dart. Listen. I'll be there, and I'll be there. I'll send y'all some photos and stuff like
I'll
that.
tell I'll tell yes, please do. And then but but in that game, sorry to say, the Giants will be 0-4 after the game's over.
Listen. I agree. I agree.
I
But
mean,
if Jackson Dart,
The Chargers are on a clear mission. There's the Harbaugh is not going to New York to lose, and he's not and they have too much talent, and for the Chargers have too much talent
So
to over
they
the
going 4
Giants.
0?
Yeah,
4 0?
the Chargers will be 4-0.
listen. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna try to be biased, but
Yeah,
I think LA will come in. I think LA wins, but well, obviously, off anyone who watches football and knows football, everyone is gonna favor LA. If you know football, you think LA is gonna win just based off how the Giants have been looking. But
hmm
at the end of the day, we don't know. This kid could come in and he could change everything. You
that's
don't
true.
you don't know. A good quarterback means a lot and it can go a long way.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna favorite the Chargers. But at the end of the day, if this kid, if he shows up, I'm happy if we take him, we score back and forth, and we lose like 27-31 or something. I'd respect that. But if he can go out and even win that game, man, it just shows he'll be the future. We'll see.
yeah, absolutely. And then while we're at it with the Sunday games, we got let's go with the picks. So we already talked about the Chargers and the Giants, but let's go with the picks real quick.
Yeah, let's go.
Minnesota and Pittsburgh. I'm taking Minnesota. That's the obvious pick.
Yeah, I got Minnesota in that game. Is JJ McCarthy coming back or is Carson Wentz still
I don't
playing?
know yet,
Oh,
but
one thing I want to
it,
talk about. Wait, Drew. Remember I said last podcast, I said Minnesota will win that game. You guys all called me crazy. Carson Wentz isn't going to come back and do his thing, yada, yada, yada. And he
well, it
went
was the
out there.
defense that actually did it.
But listen, you can't listen. They blew them out, though. Like, it was a blowout. It
Yeah,
was bad. So,
that's right.
just saying, give credit to my boy. Shout out Carson Wentz.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I mean,
definitely,
don't forget that he was in my city, man.
JJ.
Not my city, but the city I stay in.
So wait, let me ask again: is JJ McCarthy going to start next week? Because I don't know. That's
I
one
have
of the
no
biggest.
idea. I don't know how his
So
injury
it's
situation is. I'll find out when they come out with the injury
Probably
reports
tomorrow. Probably
Friday.
tomorrow,
it's hard.
Friday.
It's
Friday,
hard to vote.
Friday.
It's
Friday,
hard to
Friday.
vote for Pittsburgh because they just lost to Cleveland. But Pittsburgh, at the end of the day, they have that defense just like Minnesota has. If Aaron Rodgers wants to have a good game, we know he can.
Pittsburgh didn't lose to Cleveland. Pittsburgh lost
Oh,
to
Green Bay. Green Bay. I'm sorry.
Green Bay was the one who
I'm sorry.
who
I'm having a
the
brain fart.
Cleveland.
You all good?
But still though,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh has a great defense, and Minnesota they have the same. They have the same thing. Great defense. But if JJ McCarthy plays, I think Minnesota could win the game. but I think it'd be really, really, really close. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, absolutely. So who Big Bag, uh, Minnesota, Minnesota or Pittsburgh?
I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh.
They are playing at home too in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm going for Pittsburgh, bro. Remember what I said.
I'll remember that.
Hey,
Listen, I think Pittsburgh has a chance
jot it
because
down.
that
Jot it down.
defense.
Jot it down. Jot it down. Jot
That's right.
Listen, I said
it down.
that defense. I know Minnesota, their defense is strong too, but if JJ McCarthy plays, we know that boy. We know that boy could get things done. You know what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about the big 1 o'clock game that's going to be big. The Philadelphia Eagles against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and both teams are 3-0. So the Eagles coming off a shocking come from behind win against the Rams on Sunday, when they were trailing by double digits, and the Eagles came all the way back to tie the game, eventually take the lead and win the game and hold on and win the game. Wild finish with 2 times in the same game. The Eagles blocked a field goal in the same game that has not been done in quite some time.
Yeah.
One of them was returned back for a touchdown, which was very, very rare. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming off a very close victory over the New York Jets. Um,
It was.
they won by 2 on a game-winning field goal as time expired. Um, just I'm a very quickly. I'm gonna just say this. I believe that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will win at home, um, because they have the Philadelphia Eagles number, and they've been having the Eagles number for the past couple of seasons now. So, regardless about winning the Super Bowl, they still had to deal. They still have to deal with Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay is no pushovers. But if Mike Evans is not playing for Tampa Bay, because he looks like he was injured, then it could be a long afternoon for Tampa Bay. But if Mike Evans is playing, and I know he will, because he's durable like that, um, then I'll say Tampa Bay will win, and I'm sticking with it.
I have I got Philadelphia taking that game.
Mm,
I got their energy is too strong right now, especially after that block.
mm.
See, as you see Tampa's last game, I love Baker Mayfield. I love Tampa's offense. I love what they got going on. Look at the games; they've won by the skin of their teeth. You know what I'm trying to say? And
Perfect. Yep.
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end of
no
the day,
doubt.
at the end
No,
of
no,
the day,
yeah,
Philadelphia goes in and they have been handling business. That comeback was no joke, man. That was no
Hmm.
joke. And listen. I don't like the Eagles. Not a Eagles fan.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell the truth. You get what I'm trying to say? And I feel
Hmm.
like especially after a win like that, doing something
you're right.
so rare, blocking it and taking it back, the energy is too strong. I think they beat Tampa.
I
Yeah,
think so too.
I'm gonna pity back on DC, but I think Barkley gonna have a game.
Hmm
I think so too.
Yeah, he ain't really had. I think he gonna have that breakout.
And listen, like Tampa, they've been winning their games. You know what I'm trying to say?
Hmm.
I'm not trying to take nothing away from them, but
Right.
Yeah,
you
I
just gotta
think
look at the facts.
I think Eagles gonna win.
Yeah.
Well, the next game that's good. Well, the next game is the Washington Commanders against the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are coming off of being shut out 30-0 at the hands of the Carolina Panthers. In my opinion, that is the most embarrassing loss to date. Um, and then you got the Washington Commanders who come off a huge win last Sunday at home. And this is going to be in Atlanta. And you know what? I usually would like to go with the Washington Commanders, but I think I'm gonna take the Dirty Birds from Atlanta, Georgia, the Atlanta Falcons, and I think they're gonna actually stun the Washington Commanders and get the win.
I can't vote for the Falcons after they just lost to the Panthers like that. There's something in me that just can't do it. I'm sorry. You
Where
know
they
that.
playing at? Where they playing at?
Atlanta, they're playing in Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz
At the
Stadium.
end of the day, wait. If Jaden Daniels isn't playing, look at how that backup quarterback played. He didn't just win, all. He had a great
Nah,
game.
Falcons got this.
Nah, man,
I
listen.
think I think the Falcons will overcome that 30-point shellacking that they took on the road, and they're and
Bro,
in Carolina.
hold on.
Nah, man.
They never
I'm
they,
gonna be
they never
honest.
overcame the Super Bowl. They never overcome that shit.
Oh, you mean that was a
I'm
long
saying
time
I ain't
ago?
voting for Atlanta, man.
That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago about that Super Bowl. But
They
yes, I
still
do
ain't
remember
overcome
that.
from that, bro. They ain't bounced back from that yet.
I do remember that. The
Well,
so let's get to so the next game is the Saints and the Buffalo Bills. This is a no-brainer. I'm going definitely the Bills. The Saints will be 0-4. Good try though. Good try with the Saints.
Any
Going to
given Sunday,
Buffalo.
man. Any given Sunday,
they
bro.
need a quarterback, man. That's
You're
all it
not.
is. They need a QB.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're the New Orleans Saints, you should just give up in the parking lot.
Come on, Lefty, man. Come
Don't
on,
Listen
even
though,
go
Lefty.
up.
listen.
Any
This
given Sunday, man.
am I wrong, or is this upcoming draft class big for quarterbacks? Right?
This upcoming draft
Yeah.
class is huge for
So
quarterbacks.
that's what I'm trying to say. If New Orleans get themselves a good quarterback, it could be a problem. Just saying.
I mean,
I'm just saying. I'm
it's
just saying.
listen, let me tell you let me tell
Right.
you this.
Nah, man.
Here's what the Saint here
Nah,
yo,
nah.
let me tell y'all this. Here's what the Saints are going to be becking on. They're going to be becking on some next year's draft, and they're going to get a quarterback, and they're going to get that Manning over there. They're going to get that Manning kid over there because his granddaddy, Archie Manning, has ties to that New Orleans Saints. So because his jersey is hanging up in the rafters, a Manning jersey. So
He needs to
he
come to New
got
York.
he got some type of ties over there.
Ain't gonna be a bum,
He
bro.
needs to come to New York and play
So
and follow his uncle's
I, pr-
footsteps.
I
He
pretty
gonna be
much
like
think
he gonna be like Tim Ebo and shit.
I pretty much think that the Saints have thrown away this season, and they already know it. So that's why they didn't do anything or react.
He ain't
But
that good. He not that good. He good, but not that good
He listen.
listen,
He struggled the first two games.
to compete with the NFL quarterbacks.
listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm gonna keep it real. Buffalo is gonna throw up a 40 piece right on them and beat them down. Buffalo's gonna put up 40 points or more on this Saints team, and they're gonna beat them down in submission.
Then they gonna play the second string quarterback. Then they gonna play all the reserves.
Yep. You guys want to hear about no brainers? Here's another one. Here's another one for you. The Cleveland against Detroit in Detroit underneath the dome. I definitely am going with the Lions to win at home. Uh, Anybody else objects?
Set Browns. I'll go with an upset on that.
Really?
Detroit versus
in Ford Field.
I will bet on that.
Hmm,
Nah,
that's interesting.
nah, yeah, I think I got Detroit.
I mean, yeah, I
Cle-
do. Like you said on the previous game, you know, but I could see something else rolling through, bro.
hmm. Well, we
You can't
shall
you can't do
we shall
you ain't gonna
see.
do 2 games in a row, man. You ain't gonna get it like that 2 games in a row, bro. You ain't that dominant right now.
That's true, but we definitely shall see on that one.
Yeah.
So the next Sunday game is the
Check it.
The Tennessee and Houston. Both teams are winless. 0-3, both of them.
What is
Man,
Houston
who
gonna
more
do with
thirsty?
C.J. Stroud?
And it's
Who
in
more
Houston.
thirsty? Who more thirsty, Lefty? Who more thirsty? Who needed more? Houston, don't they?
Yep, they need it more. And they need it a lot more because
More.
the Houston Texans have been the division champions in their division
They just
for
released
two.
C.J. Gardner, right? C.J.
Yes,
Gardner Johnson, man. That's
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big loss.
did he sign anywhere yet?
Um, I believe he signed with the Jets. Yes,
He did.
yes.
You're lying.
I want Tennessee to
No,
win. I want Tennessee to win.
I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. Yep. So you want Tennessee to win?
Yeah.
I want Houston to
You
win.
know why? You know why?
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Wait, no, he has not signed with the Jets yet.
No. Oh, I thought he didn't. I thought he did.
No, not yet. East the Jets are very interested. Very
Oh,
one of the
okay.
teams that are very interested, but he's not yet to sign. He need,
Carolina Panthers
if
and
he's
the
gonna come
New
to New York, he need to come to the Big Blue.
uh
Man,
Carolina and New England on Sunday. I am going with the Patriots at home. They're gonna win this out.
I don't know, man. They're not looking
Carolina.
so. They're not
Yeah.
looking so good.
That's one. I'll flip a coin on that one.
Yeah, they're not looking so good. I could be 50-50 on that game honestly because New
I'll flip
England
a
has got
coin.
a lot to figure out. Drake May was good. Now what is he
Mm,
doing? You know what I'm
yeah.
trying to say. So
I
Yes.
can't find a coin.
Well, here's a good flip of the coin right here. The
Flip it for me.
Indianapolis Colts and the LA Rams in LA. And I am taking the team in white and blue.
I'm taking.
That will be the horseshoe, the Indianapolis Colts to win in Los Angeles. Because
Listen,
they're that defense is going to get to Matthew Stafford. And
listen,
but
You going?
listen.
I think
I just wanna. I don't mean to be the guy who says the bad news, the person who bursts your bubble, but LA is going to shut down the Indianapolis Colts. That
well
loss to Philadelphia is gonna hurt. Gonna go out looking for a win. They looked good. The defense looked really good in the first half. Second half, they fell apart. I don't know what. It was like a whole nother defense. But if they can keep that same momentum they had for the first half of that game, and play against them like that, man, I got LA winning it.
well here's a oh go ahead, Big Bag.
No, I just said I got you.
Okay.
Uh, I
Well
don't
well
know. I
guess
tight
well,
end still hurt, ain't he? Yeah. So I don't know.
well guess what? We got the next one for y'all. San Francisco and Jacksonville. I am going the 49ers are undefeated.
I got
They're
Jacksonville.
I
I
got
got
49.
I got San Fran at home. Mac Jones will be playing again, and I believe he will guide them to another victory.
Listen, can I just be honest here?
Yes,
Nick Bosa just tore his ACL, correct?
correct.
That's a big loss.
That is.
I think Jacksonville. listen, I think the defense. I know it's one player, it's one man, but I think it's gonna affect the defense in a big way. He's a superstar, and I think Jacksonville will. I think they'll win. No, they won't like win by a margin, but they'll. I can see them winning by like a field goal. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
What up, Cammy?
You
But
know,
you get what
Kittle,
I'm trying to say.
Kittle hurt.
But yeah, man, I
Whoa.
got Jacksonville.
Okay.
Yo, Cammy,
Okay.
Cammy, who
Well,
you got? Jacksonville or what was the team again, Drew? Or
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis? My
I'm
fault.
sorry, Jackson. I'm sorry, San
Or
Francisco.
San Francisco's. My fault.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
Indianapolis or
San
San Francisco.
Fran.
Hey, I'm like,
And mind you,
huh?
Nick Bosa just tore his ACL.
I got San Fran. Close game too.
Yeah, I think it's a close game regardless.
Okay.
Bro,
It ain't
San
no-
Fran is another team that's been winning like this. Barely.
Yep. But you know what? As they say in football, a win is a win.
Yeah.
And
Still
I
look,
and
hey, they got three more wins than us.
yeah, well, that's true. The big afternoon game, the big 4:30 game is the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead. The Chiefs just got their first win of the season last Monday night against the
Don't
New
say
York
it.
Giants.
Don't say it.
Sorry. Um, the Chiefs are gonna be 2-2. They're gonna go. They're gonna be home. They're very comfortable at Arrowhead. They are going to and it could be a wind factor because they did say it was supposed to be windy
Yeah,
for Sunday in KC. So
might
the
be
wind
That's
is
plenty
more of an advantage for Lamar Jackson, though. Believe it or not,
really,
because
rushing
at the end
yards.
of the day, Lamar Jackson's a scrambler.
yeah.
Patrick Mahomes,
But
he can scramble. I'm not saying he can, but you know what I'm trying to say. I think Baltimore, they've been looking real weak. I think they want to go out there and show. I think the Kansas City Chiefs will go 1-3. They beat the Giants, but at the end of the day, they only beat us 22-9. You know what I'm trying to say? They didn't do nothing crazy. The game wasn't interesting at all.
it was not.
It was boring.
I think the Ravens gonna win.
Yeah, I got Ravens, man. I got Baltimore.
I got,
Ravens and KC. That's wild.
Now I got KC,
I
man.
got Ravens, man.
I got Ravens.
I don't even fuck with KC.
I think I'm gonna tell you.
This
I'm gonna
this
tell you.
weekend,
I
this
think this.
weekend.
I think after this win that they had against the Giants, I think it's a start. I think this is going to be the start of a 10-game winning streak for Kansas City. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're
Ah,
not.
10 games a
that's
reach. I
not the
think
same
five.
team, Lefty. Remember
Yeah,
that.
but then but they're not gonna. Yeah, but they're not gonna accept. Kansas City is not gonna accept mediocrity. They're not going to accept that, and they are going to punish teams every week until they are right where they belong, which is on top in the AFC.
Hey,
You're
Derrick
giving a lot
Henry.
of you're giving a lot
Derrick
of
Henry
faith
ain't gonna
there
fumble no more.
to KC.
Derrick Henry ain't fumbling no more for the rest of the season.
That's
That's
I bet
cap.
bullshit.
Yeah.
you that.
That's
Okay.
cap.
That's
That's
I
bullshit.
bet
cap.
you that.
That's
I
cap.
bet you that. I bet you that.
That's
But
Yeah.
I'm not a
cap.
Raven fan.
Right.
I'm just
They
saying.
better put some
I bet
damn
they
glue
got
on
on
his
this bus,
gloves.
bro. 3 games in a row. 3 games in a row.
If you don't, here's the thing: if you don't believe in Andy Reid, trust and believe that team will not be sitting under 10 games in a regular season. Guaranteed. Andy Reid will have that team ready.
I just don't think they beat
All right, man.
Baltimore,
I know y'all
man.
be doing
That's just
parlays. All
all.
right, Cammy. I'm on y'all side, Lefty. All
Hell
right.
nah. Andy
Oh
Reid.
wow,
Reid
bag.
used to coach my team, man.
Yeah, all
Andy
right.
Reid used to be.
DC, I flip flop. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep. Yeah. But then we got that. But then I
Hey,
think.
hey, they be making money. Hey, I know somebody making money on this one.
Shit.
But the next game is going to probably put me to sleep. The Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh man, let me call Pop Warner now.
I got
Yeah, right.
Raiders. I got I got Las Vegas taking that game.
Ah, this this game. You might as well just turn your TV off or turn or watch the WNBA playoffs because this game. If you live in Chicago and live in Las Vegas, you might as well just turn to the watch your Las Vegas Aces in the WNBA because they're probably better than watching the Raiders.
You might as well put on America's Got Talent or some shit.
Right, because this one is over. This one is just bull crap. Like this.
It's going to be a combined thrown of like 4 interceptions.
I got
Yep.
Las Vegas.
Oh, this is all. I'm gonna say this. This is gonna come down to a field goal game. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Like they,
I,
each team is gonna probably kick like 4 field goals. The one who kicks the most wins.
I say Chicago beat their ass. I say your boy Genty, he ain't shit. That running back,
Man, listen. He had a pretty good game against the first two games. Um, you know what I'm
Listen,
trying to say, you know. But at the end of the day, Geno Smith is fucking up.
Geno Smith,
Sunday.
fuck up. He's been fucking up.
Yep. Sunday night football. The Packers and the Cowboys. I am going with the Green Bay Packers on the road. Reason is because Jordan Love has had success against the Dallas Cowboys in AT&T Stadium.
My reason is Cowboys can go suck a fatty.
Yeah, I'm going with Packers, man. Them Green Bay, man, they like to sneak up in the playoffs, man, and end up winning the Super Bowl.
They're doing it in the regular season. They're not even sneaking up. They're kicking ass in the regular season.
Yes, they are.
I'm just saying they be having a slump, but sometimes in January they'll lose at their home though.
Well, the Cowboys are going to be without CD Lamb for a couple of weeks
Yeah,
due
no
to
Lamb
injury.
chops.
Oh,
Miami's
I'm not a
coming, right?
fan of him, man. I'm not a fan of CD Lamb, man. So I don't
Mister
give a fuck. I don't care if he gone or not. I'm not a fan of.
Mister, I dropped the ball a couple of times in important situational games.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not a big fan.
Now
I'm
he's
not a big fan of
get
him,
him the
man.
fuck out of here. Bag him up and get him the fuck
Listen,
out of
hey, I'm always down to shitting on a cowboy.
He not that hot, man. He ain't hot, man.
Hey,
Michael Parsons goes back into Dallas and he will sack Dak Prescott 3 times.
Woo! Ooh, that would be
here.
nice.
Jerry Jones didn't want to give him no tribute, so fuck him.
What if he get injured, Lefty?
oh, they're not
Can
giving him a tribute?
he? What
Nah,
if he get injured off
That's
that head?
fucked. All he did for that, I mean, I can't say all he did for that city, but he did. I mean,
he
he
put
did.
Well,
that.
I mean, Well, I mean, it's really nothing really much. I mean, Michael Parsons only been with the Cowboys what 4 seasons?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, so it's not really much of a tribute. But uh, as much as I don't want to talk about this game, Monday Night Football, the doubleheader. First, we got the Jets and the Dolphins, and something's got to give with these two. Um, Obviously, I'm going with my Jets, but this is
Yeah, I
this
said it
game.
earlier. That'll be fun.
This game is gonna put me to sleep somehow because I'm not gonna be able to watch the second game, which is the Broncos and the Bengals, and
I'm
I'm
going to
ta-
bed at
I'm,
him. I'm going to bed at 10. Fuck it.
I'm taking
Hey, that's a good game. Hey, that's a good game though.
Bengals,
I'm taking the Broncos in Mile High.
Yeah, I
It's
got
gonna be
Broncos winning.
Bo Nix, Carson Wentz. I'm not watching that shit.
Carson Wentz is on Minnesota, I believe.
I'm bugging like a motherfucker. McCarty's injured.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
who? So it's an unknown against Bo Nix.
JJ McCarthy, you mean JJ McCarthy plays for Minnesota? You talking about? I'm talking about the Bengals and the Bengals.
He talking about Burrow. He
You
talking
got the
about
right.
Burrow.
Yeah, you got the
Joe
right
Burrow.
idea though. You talking
I'm
about
Joe,
sorry,
Burrow?
y'all. Y'all
it
see what's
won't, it
going on.
won't, it won't work.
Joe. It's all good. It's all good. Joe Burrow is out for 2 to 3 months. Here's the thing about it, y'all. Speaking of this 2 to 3 month stuff. speaking of 2 to 3 months, why are they talking? Why can't they just say that he's shut down for the rest of the year? 2 to 3 months? That's craziness.
That's like Kaden Clark.
But shut him down for the rest of the year, though.
Yeah,
That's the whole regular
That's like
season.
Kaden Clark.
8 games.
because what? Because in all honesty, right? And I'm just saying this as a a sports fan. Um, like if you're first of all, you aren't on an injured list, and by the time you come back, your team may not even be in contention for the playoffs. So why even come back? You should just be shut down for the rest of the year.
Correct.
That's
Why
a
waste?
that
Why waste? Why risk injury?
right. Why wait? Why risk injury and waste time? Because for what? Just because they got a contract, a big old contract?
8 to 12 games is crazy. 2 to 3 months. That's
Yeah,
8 to 12.
That's a lot of injuries. I mean, that's a lot of time on a shelf. And then you have to rework yourself to get back into game shape. You got to be in game shape. And like what's his name? Joe Burrow. I don't think that man even hits the weight room. Okay, or anything like that. I don't think he hits the weight room. I think he's been that exact same size since he came out of LSU.
Maybe he's gotten too comfortable.
Oh, he's way too
Oh,
comfortable.
he's way too comfortable. He's Joe Cool. That's why everybody knows Joe Cool. That's why Joe Cool continues to get injured.
Only in Ohio. That's the saying they say.
Mhm.
Only in Ohio. Only in Ohio. That's that shit.
I mean, but week four, those are the games for week four coming up. There's something else which is on, and I'm gonna talk about the WNBA semifinals, which tomorrow that is actually taking place between these two teams. The Phoenix Mercury are going home to go up against the Minnesota Lynx, and that's been a good series. The comeback by the Phoenix Mercury coming back from 20 down to win the game, to send the game to overtime, and to win in overtime on Minnesota's home floor it's got to be disheartening for the Lynx. And considering that Cheryl Reeves coaching, she's been coaching the Lynx for a long, long time. You would think that she would have made some kind of adjustments when they were starting to lose the lead to Phoenix. They allowed the Mercury to get back in the game. What's your thoughts about that, man? Because um, you allowed a 20-point lead to slip away at home, and you're one of the most dominant teams in the WNBA.
They was tired, man. They
It
showed it.
happens, man. You know.
They showed it in overtime for sure that they was real tired.
I mean, this is, yeah, but like to
Even the
lose,
bench, even the bench was tired. You seen that shit?
yeah,
I
but to
just started
lose,
watching the game.
the way they lost, right? The way the Minnesota Lynx lost at home, it's now gotta now that I think the momentum has switched to the Phoenix Mercury because now